Often a question that comes up is, why should I create content like blogs and videos? The answer from the marketing mind point of view is quite simple, and the true power of solution-based content. You see, when a business or entrepreneur creates solution-based content that is valuable, it creates a natural chain reaction that can lead to sales, referrals, and brand building for the business or entrepreneur in the community as the resource. It creates a chain of events. As I mentioned, a chain of events begins when it takes place as you begin to provide valuable content that helps your ideal customers. Now, this is very different from creating content that reinforces how big you are as a business, or how long you've been doing what you do, or even the awards you may have won. The type of content which I spoke about in detail in another article is solution-based and not me-based content. When you as the entrepreneur or business owner creates in-depth and complete answers your customer needs solving freely without the pressure of buying or making a decision, you move from a salesy person or business to a guide or resource, one that we can potentially trust. I say potentially only because if it's the first exposure to you, it's a know-like, then trust type of relationship building that takes place. So back to the chain of events. There's a formula that is much like 1 + 1. It always equals 2. If you create and distribute solution-based content that solves the problems your ideal customers are struggling with, you will create awareness. This awareness comes from the search engines, meaning once the article has been posted to your site, there's an increased probability that it will be served up as a search result when someone types in the Google search bar the question your article solves. And awareness turns into traffic. You see, as more people are shown your content as a potential solution, depending on where it ranks in the search, the more potential clicks or traffic to your article and to your website will occur. This is the power of solution-based content, because each time you show up in search, or when someone clicks on your result as their choice and comes to your website, it could result in sales, and the cost of that click, it's free. It's referred to as organic traffic. In other words, the search engine is not charging you to show up as an answer to your ideal customer search query. Now, is this important? I want to give you one quick and simple example of how powerful creating content, solution-based content, can really be. We here at SwingPoint Media create content for our clients based on what we've been discussing. We do this for most of our clients once a week. I want to use one example from an HVAC company. The article was, "Why is my hot water heater making knocking sounds?" Now, this article appeared as the #1 organic search term, as well as what is referred to as a snippet. This is a short answer Google creates from the article in an attempt to solve their customer search query without them leaving the search. This single article over the past 3 months has generated 1,614 clicks to our ideal customer's website, specifically to this one article. The value or savings experienced by our client was this. If they were to pay for this keyword phrase, it would range from a low of $16 per click to a high of $25 per click. For our example, let's use 16. This means that when someone clicks this article or search results, my client would have to pay $16 each and every time. Taking the number of clicks they received, which was 1,614, and multiply it by the low of $16, it would add up to $25,824. Now, this amount, $25,824, would be the amount paid to Google for this traffic. This is called paid traffic. So paid versus organic. If our client would have to determine if paid traffic was worth it, they would have to track exactly how many sales came from these clicks, then determine the profit margin of each water heater, and finally, how many water heaters do they need to sell to get a return on their ad spend. Now, because the traffic was free, the ROI was unfairly high. Why? Because the only true cost was the original article. To create that article, post it, and distribute it, our client paid less than $500. Now, that's a long ways from $25,824. But wait, it does get better. Great content equals awareness. Awareness equals traffic, and traffic equals opportunity. Opportunity? Yes, opportunity to convert this highly targeted traffic now into sales. Now, this is a step most businesses and few marketers, quite honestly, will get right. When this traffic has arrived at your site and they are beginning to see that you're providing solid answers to the questions, the ones they need answered to make an informed decision, we want to increase the value of their experience. We call it user experience. We want to enhance that user experience. So what do I mean by user experience? Specifically, what I'm referring to are call to actions, or CTAs. A CTA can be a click on the banner on your website on the sidebar to get more information. Or it could be a coupon for a special hot water heater installation savings discount coupon. In other words, now that you have traffic, you can now offer to sell them something, or even further their awareness. This furthering of awareness could be the fact that until they came to your website as a result of your solution-based piece of content, they had no idea you even existed. No, really. Going back to our case study, this client has over 500 other licensed contractors in his area. So for you and me to know of all of them, it is nearly impossible. But when they showed up in the search as number one, we may still not know their company name. Maybe not even until after we've begun or finished reading the article. The CTAs help make your website traffic aware of who you are and begin helping you associate answers and helpful to your company. It becomes a powerful mental process. I mean, who do you think of when I say black swish? Right, Nike. Can creating solution-based content be powerful? No doubt. In closing though, I want to stress the opposite is also true. When a company or entrepreneur creates bad content, it creates no awareness, no traffic, and no sales. Bad content today is content that I refer to as chest-beating content. We don't want to hear about how great you are. We only want to know, can you solve my problem or answer my question? So your goal should be to make great content. Because in our example, we provided you the traffic from only the past 3 months. Yet this article has been live for over a year, and they've had a new solution-based article and video posted every week. No, not all getting to #1 positions, but mostly all on the first page, answering those questions our customers need solved on their way to making a decision. So if you're not sure where to begin, or if you've been making content that's not getting results, we invite you to look on this page for the free 5-day workshop, Turning Clicks into Customers, and begin making great content that turns free traffic into paying customers.